Shalom.
Baklava.
Baklava?
Yeah.
Baklava.
Brakes. Strobes. Master. Mixture.
Talk trying to pass
Rich.
3 pop off 29 left. Echo. Taxi 29 right.
Smithy 3363 Papa Orange Crown, itinerary taxi via Alpha Juliet.
Clip prop.
29 right via Alpha Juliet 63 Papa.
Temperature. PSI. Bus slow. Okay. Oh,
There you go.
That would have been exciting.
Oh, yeah. Exciting.
Check essential bus. Wow, that's interesting.
Here, so click that.
Morris ground,
Acknowledge.
74 Golf
Yeah.
Foxtrot at Charlie, clear 29 right, taxi back to South Bay Aviation.
Alternator 1.
174 Golf Foxtrot Orange
Well,
Crown,
that's
taxi
new.
via Charlie.
Alt 1.
Taxi via Charlie to the ramp, 174 Golf Foxtrot, thank you.
Huh. Well. Let's just see what it does here for a minute. Not be going anywhere.
Yeah, we can't fly with Alt 1 out. We could do VFR with Alt 2 out, but not IFR.
What the hell? Oh. What do you say? Troubleshoot. First, troubleshoot. That's why I don't know. That's why I don't put this on. It's just that I haven't put the headphones on first.
It's a crazy habit. Yeah, it's a weird habit.
You know.
Yeah.
So you have your flow that you do the same way every time. Since I had my headphones on.
How'd you fix that, Walter? That's the quickest alt fix I've ever seen.
because I'm a genius, pretty much. You just keep remembering that, okay?
I remember it.
Whenever there's something going on, just go, it's okay, he's a freaking genius.
I remember it.
All right?
I remember it. Every time. Every time.
I remember.
I remember. Solid.
Four rounds ground station 112 Zulu at Charlie, request taxi to transient parking.
Cessna 1120
1120 Zulu transient parking.
Tower via Charlie Alpha Echo.
Via Charlie Alpha Echo to the river.
Okay, let's go get some gauge.
Elijah from the flight desk, Captain speaking. Good afternoon. Welcome aboard Wilford Air Flight 3975. Service over to the fuel dock. Beautiful day to taxi. It looks like clear skies. Winds are out of the southeast. Beautiful 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Might get a little bumpy as we make our way up taxiway Alpha. Should smooth out as we approach Echo, and we'll keep you posted as to our exact ETA as we get closer to the fuel bumps. What's good, folks? On behalf of all of us up front here, do appreciate your business. Thanks for being here with us, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
This is Juniper from your flight attendant today. My crew and I, Daphne, Chocolate, and Cinnamon, will all be helping you out today. Please, as we approach the fuel docks, be sure to extinguish all open flames and refrain from smoking. In the event of smoking or open flame at the fire docks, we will all explode and die a fiery, ugly death. So, thank you, and keep your mask above your nose and mouth while on fire.
I was waiting for the mask. I was like, no mask? No mask talk today? And keep your mask over your nose and mouth.
While on fire.
Oh.
Lawrence Tower, Cirrus 966, Tango East requesting taxi to fuel.
Cirrus 966 Tango Orange contact with fuel via Alpha Echo.
Alpha Echo Fuel, 6 Tango.
Yeah, we might just have to file an IFR flight plan.
Look at it. It's exciting.
And it'll be getting worse from here.
Nice.
Until the overcast reaches 2,500.
That would be like real IFR boys.
Yeah.
Guilford Air
will
flying
be any of the
IFR.
squares with the white teeth.
Stay tuned.
Roger, Zulu.
Will the clouds cover the windshield? Will there be visible precipitation? Will there be a need for pitot heat? Stay tuned when all of these things will be shown and revealed.
And revealed. Oh,
You have
gosh.
to show it and reveal it.
Will there be a need for Peter? Oh.
Will Captain Walter tell Captain Yule, stand by?
I'm busy. Will that happen? Oh, gosh.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be passing around the grid now. We'll be having a small pool to see what is the longest length of time that Captain Yule will not talk. The first square in the upper left corner will be 0.1 seconds. All the way down to a full minute.
Oh, gosh.
At the lower right-hand corner. So please pick your squares.
Wisely. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Don't you love it when I say, from here on out, I'm not talking, and then a minute doesn't go by, and I'm up in your face.
And I start to get nervous, like, shit, am I gonna do this right? Is this gonna let me completely fail at this thing, or what? You know?
Oh, man.
Well, that was a good practice, electrical out.
Yeah.
Thing,
Look at that.
And we
Learning.
were being very responsible pilots and saying that, well, if we don't have that, we ain't going nowhere.
Oh, heck no, yeah. Well, we'd run out of electrical. We wouldn't be able to shoot approaches.
Right?
Yeah. We wouldn't have a choice. Absolutely no choice. Fuel.
Island.
Iceland. Fuel. Iceland.
Oh, I got my scooter to go the 50 feet out to the airplane.
You got your scooter? Oh, someone has a scooter, yeah. Someone has a scooter.
How about right there?
Scooter. Boom. 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 Boom.
Torrance Ground, Robinson 4057 Delta. Had flight test for the antenna site with Zulu.
Robinson 4057 Delta, Torrance Ground, have a taxi antenna site.
57 Delta.
What?
Hood until we're IMC or what?
Yeah, let's do hood. Yeah, generally, because we'll be mostly VMC today.
Torrance Ground, this is Cessna 20.
That's why I asked before I put the headset on.
There you go.
Runway 29 right.
Solid.
We're curious if we can get flight following to Brownfield.
Brownsfield.
User card format, unknown.
That's 675 on our 5.
Torrance Ground is saying 516 November Golf on Echo, request taxi back to Sling.
516 November Golf, Torrance Ground, taxi to Sling via Echo.
It is in via Echo, 516 November Golf.
Cessna 210 Zulu, we're at Charlie, ready to taxi with Zulu.
Cessna 210 Zulu, Torrance Ground, on 18 and right taxi via Charlie Alpha Juliet.
Arabia, Charlie Alpha Juliet, 210 Zulu.
Cessna 675, squawk 0247, SoCal departure frequency 127.2.
How come she's saying all that on ground?
127.2, squawk 027.
Oh, because she's giving them.
20675.
Flight following.
Number 675, just want to verify you're going to be squawking 0247.
Squawking 0247.
Yeah, look at the clouds.
Cessna 675, read back correct, contact our regular flight.
Okay, so let's get out of the way here. Cool. Clear right?
Clear right.
All right.
Status west of the field. Notice the airman run 829 left past the outer service. Multiple cranes in the vicinity towards the airport. Check notice for more information. 5G notice are in effect for the vicinity towards airport. Contact flight service for more information. Towards tower frequency 133.07. Use caution for bird activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for work in progress adjacent all range and taxiways. Hazardous weather information for California and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. All aircraft feedback hold short instruction. Advise not the call sign. Advise to contact you have Zulu.
Zulu.
Airport information Zulu 2147 Zulu, wind 25015, visibility 10, 1,300 scattered, temperature 18, 2.13, altimeter 3001. ILS runway 29 are approaching you, landing prime runways 29er. There's a Stratus west of the field. Notice the airman run 829 left past the outer service. Multiple cranes in the vicinity towards the airport. Check notice for more information. 5G notice are...
All right. We have Zulu.
Zulu.
Okay, and all right, we're not ready for that yet. That's already there. We'll do our taxi check on the way.
Could we request our IFR clearance here?
Yes, but I'm just making sure there's nothing else that I want to, any other housekeeping that I want to do.
Cool.
Torrance Ground, Sierra Snyder 66 Tango Tango, IFR request.
You could in
I
this
had two aircraft calling at once.
in this case you could just straight away say looking to pick up our IFR to Fullerton with Zulu, ready to copy.
965 Bravo, Torrance Ground, taxi soon to Charlie Alpha Echo.
Charlie Alpha Echo for Sling 965 Lima Bravo.
And then last was that Series 6 Tango Tango for your IFR request.
Correct, looking for our clearance to Fullerton, and we have Zulu.
Series 6 Tango Tango, did you want your clearance now or you want a taxi first?
I'll take it now, 6 Tango Tango.
Series 6 Tango Tango, clear to Fullerton Airport. Fly runway heading. Intercept the LEX 170 radio to Limbo. Then Victor 64. Seal Beach. Direct. Time maintain 3000, expect 4000, 10 minutes after departure. SoCal departure frequency 134.9er. Squawk 4764.
Clear to Fullerton Airport. Fly via runway heading. Fly runway heading. Intercept the LAX radio 170, Limbo, Victor 64, Seal Beach, direct. Climb maintain 3000, expect 4000, 1 minute. Frequency 134.9, squawk 4764.
Series 6 Tango Tango, readback is correct. Behind this thing that's going to be inbound to Echo, from a itinerary taxi via Echo Alpha Juliet.
Echo Alpha Juliet, 29er right, 6 Tango Tango.
You see his lane? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
She said behind this lane?
Yeah.
Cool, so let's wait for them, because they'll be making a right here. Most likely.
Torrance Ground says the 4785 Bravo request flight following to Foxtrot.
Good job. Copying the clearance.
152, staying uniform.
That's not 85 Bravo, did you have a certain altitude you wanted or no?
Yes, 5,500, 185 Bravo.
Cessna 85 Bravo, squawk 4731, SoCal departure frequency 127.2.
Squawk 4731, SoCal 172.2.
Cessna 85 Bravo, readback is correct, have a good flight.
Thank you.
This is Cessna 210 Zulu requesting a departure frequency in the squawk
Clear
code
left.
for local practice purposes.
Clear right.
Our ball goes to the left as we turn right. Our brick turns left to the right. Our directional gyro
6031 Lima at the fuel
spins to the left as we turn right.
Zulu ready for taxi.
Our compass has no bubbles,
6031
cracks.
Torrance Ground,
It's not hung up and is showing a
Alpha
known
Juliet.
heading.
200 right, Echo Alpha Juliet for 6031 Lima.
Cessna 10 Zulu, squawk 0220, SoCal departure frequency 127.2.
0220 and 127.2 for 210 Zulu. Thank you.
Cessna 10 Zulu, read back to just be advised I did put your flight following in for the local area, so once you contact SoCal, just advise them of where you want to do your practice approaches at.
Will do. 210 Zulu.
This is 800 Alpha Delta 200, contact Rolling Hills via Charlie.
Torrance Ground says at 4785 Bravo. Can I get a confirmation on my flight following frequency at 172.2?
Cessna 85 Bravo negative, it will be 127.2.
The frequency is 127.2, 4785 Bravo.
Cessna 485 Bravo, read back is correct. Correction, Cessna 4785 Bravo, read back correct.
Look at all them copters.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. Robinson is a good company.
Apparently.
Yeah. Robinson.
I have no familiarity with them. I know a lot of people that know them, like, I know Mr. Robinson, blah, blah, blah.
Is he alive?
Well, I guess whoever's running the company.
Oh, Mr. Robinson
So
Company.
I'm not sure if he's the originator, but I think there's someone named Robinson running it.
Huh. Robinson.
There is 6 Tango, hold in the run-up area and advise Charlie IFR, have a good flight.
Hold and run up area, will advise, 6 Tango.
Lots of 152s out of here.
Yeah. Good trainers for little people.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I could have gotten closer there, couldn't I? Okay. They're gonna...
Full on ground. 11200.
Sure. Okay, let's do a little run-up.
Let's do this, just because they're coming.
Right.
Let's do another 360 to the left and get closer to them. We'll just do a 360 left turn. No, left turn, left turn.
To left and right.
There we go. Solid. That's good. Perfect. Good. Is your nose wheel straight? Good.
What is that? Oh, that's them. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, I was like, what the hell is that noise?
No, it's trip
Is
you
your
up.
door open again?
Trip you up. My door's shut.
Okay, passenger briefing. Seat belts. Exit to the back. Watch out for parachutes.
So when do we want to do this passenger briefing?
Before we taxi,
Then
but
from-
we're doing it now.
It's all good, but from now on, let's really try and remember because you'll be briefing your DBE.
I know, that's why I wanted to get it in before it was too late.
Yeah, no, but we'll make sure that we do it before we start the engine.
Right. Okay. Doors.
Latched.
Latched.
Unless I'm insane. I mean, look at this.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
slammed it.
Caps, seat belts, seat harnesses, fuel quantity is confirmed. Fuel selector on fullest. Fuel pump is on. Flaps 50. Transponder set. Autopilot. Should I go put that in? Or wait till we get the clearance?
What, the autopilot?
Oh, we have the clearance.
Oh, the autopilot we just
Yeah.
check. We check its operation, remember?
I know, but I was just saying, should we go ahead and put our flight plan in?
So it's personal preference. The biggest thing when it comes to flying is when you start something, finish it. So you could go ahead and do your entire Swiss cheese lineup, right, with the clearance, or you could do your run-up first. So we started the run-up, let's finish that, and then we'll plug everything in.
All right.
But autopilot, we could just check its operation, make sure we could overpower the servos. Because that is indeed part of the run-up.
Okay, that's good.
So overpowering it,
Added.
that I feel like with this plane, it doesn't engage on the horizontal, but move it forward and backwards and see how heavy that is.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what overpowering it looks like.
Okay.
Perfect. Good. Good. Good.
All right. Cabin. Power up. Okay, let's check our amps. Looks good. Check these guys. Okay. Okay. Within 75 of each other and no more than 150 total from start. Come back down. Plate instruments. Free and correct.
Free and correct.
Okay, we're gonna go. Alright. Traffic. Okay. Alright, let's plug everything in.
What are we plugging in?
Fullerton and the vor alpha.
Is that what we put in next, or do we have a whole clearance that we need to plug in?
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Power of habit.
Yes.
Power of habit. Habiti. Habiti.
Habibi.
Habibi. LAX. Why LAX?
Because we have to intercept the 17 radio.
Right, but you put in LAX station.
Yeah.
Are the two related? Are the two have a? Are we going to LAX?
Well, we're going to have to hit that radio.
So how by plugging in LAX you'll hit that radio?
Because it'll give us the.
Will
CDI.
plugging in the LAX into the GPS give it to us, or by plugging in 110.8?
Well,
It's 113.7.
If I put in the LAX, doesn't that go in?
Not at all. Unrelated. LAX just puts the VOR waypoint in as a GPS waypoint.
Well, learn something new every day, don't you?
Look at that. Good, limbo. And then we'll do the 170 using the VOR. The GPS has no capability of showing you radials.
All right. Oh. Victor 64 is Seal Beach.
But we need to put limbo in there too.
Yeah.
Torrance ground, Cessna 660.
So your clearance was limbo,
right
Victor 64,
Seal Beach direct.
So now put Victor 64 between limbo and Seal Beach.
But that's what I did.
Back to the South Aviation Charlie.
But I thought you didn't have limbo in there.
I expanded it. Oh, I didn't have limbo.
Yep, so let's put it between limbo and Seal Beach, and then expand it.
But I thought when I expanded it, that it's just...
There you go. Because I think we put Victor 64 between Torrance and Seal Beach.
And then
between Torrance and Fullerton.
And Wilma wasn't in there.
And we need to do Victor 64 between Limbo and Seal Beach. Right. Perfect, good.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Let's clear that so it doesn't confuse us.
Okay, Limbo Wilma.
Good.
Okay, so this is taking us to Fullerton. Seal Beach, Fullerton. Okay.
Perfect. And let's plug in the LAX 170. Good.
Okay. All right. Now, probably can't identify Seal Beach yet.
Good.
So we'll make sure we get up there and identify. Okay. Double verification.
Good.
KTOA.
What's the first part of the double verification?
Already did
You already did that? Good.
Yeah. Limbo, Wilma, Seal Beach, Fullerton. Then the approach.
Ooh. Yeah, you can't really expand that. You can just look at the waypoints on the approach.
All right.
Yeah.
So, how can I undo that?
It's a tough one. I feel like you need to delete them all one at a time.
Oh, crap.
Or clear the whole thing and then put the things back in.
See which one's faster.
Well, that's good practice for deleting.
Right.
Deletion practice. Deletion. Deletion. Practice. Practice. Practice.
Okay. All right, so then it will be Seal Beach, then procedure turn, Seal Beach, B-Walt, Judlow, then missed
Seal Beach. Hold.
Seal Beach, and halt.
Look at that.
All right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so I have my frequency in. I have my radial that I'm going to be intercepting.
Good.
Out here somewhere. We're going to be flying via runway heading, which is 294. All right. Intercept the 170, then we will go per our clearance or per our vectors. We will contact approach once we are told to.
Departure.
Departure.
It's the same people, but the only time you'll ever refer to them or call them departure is on your first initial call following a takeoff. Any other and every call that comes after that with the same person, you refer to them as approach for the remainder of the flight.
And then I've had center before. Is there a difference between center and... I know there's a difference, but if I call them center or approach, is there really a...
Yeah, that's like calling tower approach.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Center is completely different. Center is... Now, there's really not an implication. If you're en route and you say approach,
Right.
It doesn't really matter because all it is, they're transferring you. But what happens is, eventually, as you get further away from metropolitan areas, let's say we fly from here to Vegas, eventually we'll enter into center territory.
TCC.
Exactly, LA Center. And then that type of thing. And then we'll come in and then eventually get handed off to Vegas approach. Capiche?
Yep.
Good. Are we all done with our Swiss cheese stuff? At this point, we need to look at our clearance and
Right.
each thing, make sure we point to and make sure we got it.
So I did the flight runway heading.
Good.
We have the flight plan in here.
Good.
We have the LAX radial 170.
Good.
We have limbo
Good.
and thus in there. We have 3000 right here. See how we put that in already?
Now we have 3,000.
Okay. 1349 here.
Good.
4764 here.
Solid. Good.
All right. Flow, fuel, mixture, flaps, recirc, lights, trim.
Good job.
Because we were screwing with the autopilot, that's why the trim changed. Okay.
Solida.
All right, so these guys are good.
Solida.
And altimeter 3001.
Good. We won't have much time in the air. Let's go ahead and quickly brief the VOR Alpha approach.
Okay, VOR Alpha into Fullerton.
Torrance ground,
Is a circling approach.
East T's
Our charts are good. We have 1157. When
813 taxi 29 right via Juliet.
It should when you activate the approach, not when you load it.
Okay, well let's just put it in for fun.
Yeah, there you go. You could never do that enough with these avionics. There you go.
Okay. All right. So 1157 approach course is 020. Our ATIS into Fullerton. I can do that now. 125.
Correct.
05. 05. Okay. Oh, we're already on tower. Or requested to be on tower. Let's do that there. Our Fulton Tower 119.1.
Solid.
Ground just in case to 1.8.
Solid. And by the way, the amount of prep you're doing right now is what I want you to do on your check ride. On your check ride, it won't be an IFR flight plan. It'll just be that VFR direct Fullerton and load the approach and do the hold. But I want you to stay.
To your number 1, runway 29 left, clear to wind.
I want you to stay this much ahead of the airplane at the time. Brief the approach, go crazy, right? That's what I want you to do.
Okay.
Good.
Briefing the approach. Okay, so we're going to fly as directed and then vectored to Seal Beach. We're going to go to Seal Beach. We're going to do a hold once we are...
So right now we're on an actual IFR flight plan.
Okay,
we will not do the hold.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we'll just actually shoot the approach.
And so it's really just going to go in.
Nope. So that's the thing.
They still want us to do a procedure?
They always want us to do, unless we're coming from here and it says no PT.
Okay, so when would I contact ATC? Just I'm going to be
be on with them. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Right. And will they vector us, or will I just assume they're going to give us the procedure?
We will request the full approach.
You can turn southbound out across.
And then
you know what? Is the cloud layer affecting your descent?
Okay, so he'll get us in here, or?
Yeah,
once he'll say clear direct Seal Beach, full or clear direct Seal Beach VOR Alpha, then we'll confirm with him that we're going to do the procedure turn, so we're on the same page.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the procedure turn, we'll hit inbound. Once we're established outbound on the procedure turn, we're going to be flying at 3,000 as directed. Expect 4,000, so we'll likely be at 4,000.
Right? And I'm not sure how quickly you are able to descend
during our procedure turn,
final 2,000 indicated, and a sling is on a half-mile final.
Also losing at altitude to get to 2,600.
Correct.
Right.
If we're cleared for the approach at that point.
They say clear for the practice approach.
If not practice, clear for the approach. It's an actual approach.
We're doing the whole thing, right? Clear for the VOR Alpha in Fullerton. We'll drop that altitude, slow down as needed. Then we'll get established inbound at 2,600.
Good.
Then at a mile from Seal Beach, 100 knots, 50 flaps. Cross
and mixture and fuel pump forward and
launch full. Okay. Then cross Seal Beach. We can start descent to B-Walt at 1,500. And then after B-Walt, we'll be descending to no less than 1,000. And then we will land as directed.
Good.
Okay.
And we'll still treat today the minimum to be 1,100.
Right. Straight in, running 29er left.
That's
correct. Solida. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Anything Alpha, Roger. Understand. Touch it, go stab line. November 2 Sierra Lima, turn left taxi, Charlie, contact ground.
From Charlie, over ground, have a good day. 2 Sierra Lima.
2 Sierra Lima.
Cool.
Turn 86813, ready for takeoff, like a right 270 departure.
November
be
6
acrobatic.
kilo, turn base number 2 to follow swing 2 mile final, runway 29 right, clear to land. Change to runway 29 right.
600 kilo, clear to land, 29 right, number 2, follow on the swing, 600 kilo.
Runway 6813 Torrance Tower, no delay, runway 29 right, cleared for takeoff, right, crosswind departure is approved.
813 cleared to take off, 29 right.
9er single alpha, min instructions, straight in, runway 29 right.
Straight in, 29 right, 9 Tango Alpha.
Oh shit, I didn't get my release.
Oh.
Towards our Sierra Standard 66 Tango Tango, holding short runway 29 right, looking for IFR release, sorry about that.
Good memory.
Number 966 Tango
We're so
Tango,
used to
Torrance
VFR.
Tower, Roger, standby, pending IFR release.
Roger, 6 Tango Tango.
Power of Habit.
Torrance Tower, Robinson 4057 Delta. We're about 2 miles outside of Zulu. I'd like to track the localizer and then offset to the left with Zulu.
I'm sorry, calling for the inbound, I believe it was Robinson 507, correction 4057 Delta, Torrance Tower with information Zulu.
Affirmative, and I got traffic ahead in sight, 57 Delta.
What's that
That's 57
orange
Delta,
line?
Roger, southeast of
IFR.
arrival approved, number
So what does that
1,
mean?
runway
It means
29
that
left,
that's
clear
my
to land.
weather, that's my XM weather, telling me that
clear to land,
at
and
this
actually
point
I'd like
that
to
way
track the localizer
is
inbound
IFR
for
weather.
a couple miles and then offset.
Oh, so it shows you IFR conditions
57 Delta,
with
track
an
localizer,
orange
approved,
line.
report offsetting south of the
and it'll also do
Thank you.
turbulence,
Reported offsetting, 57 Delta.
Look at that.
Anything off, traffic 6 o'clock.
and it'll
has you on
show
site.
precipitation
Helicopter, they'll be
and lightning
tracking
strikes as
localizer
well.
behind you and then offsetting for the south runway.
Cool.
Roger, 9 Tango Alpha.
Wind 260 at 11.
Cool stuff, folks. Look at that. Little slang. Little slang. 1-6 for Yankee.
5387 Gulf Torrance Tower, Roger. Standby. Changing my frequency 133.07.
Are you ahead of the airplane?
Number 9 Tango Alpha, you'll be number 2 to follow experimental on a 3/4 mile final, running 29 right, clear touch and go. After touch and go, right close traffic approved.
We could put this to GPS right now.
Go 29 right, number 2.
Because we're doing heading and radial. Actually, my bad. We're doing heading and radial, so we need to do that. Yep.
Left on Charlie, ground, great day, 164 Yankee.
Did that mess your course up by chance?
Sure did.
813, you
That's
said
weird.
right crosswind departure?
Affirmative.
Ah, so if you go GPS,
It puts in the,
GPS course, but why if it's in VLOG? That's interesting.
but this changes when you change that.
Right, okay.
600.
813, thank you.
Interesting, okay.
Ooh,
That's a weird looking one.
experimental.
Weird looking plane.
Yeah.
Nice.
Imagine that in any kind of winds. Trying to
Man.
land that on a crosswind or something.
Nice landing though. It's a weird looking thing. I think I watched a video once and it looks like a car inside.
Lima Kilo, keep a good speed, turn left Charlie, contact ground. Great day, thank you.
Left on Charlie, order ground, thanks so much for your help.
Number 9 Tango Alpha, 1 departure flight arrival is Cirrus.
Roger, 9 Tango Alpha.
That's us.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango Torrance Tower, flight runway heading, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
29 right, clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading 6 Tango Tango.
Perfect. Finals clear. Let's do it.
November 5387 Gulf Torrance Tower, are you on my frequency 133.07 and you want the right downwind?
Yes, sir. On frequency and right downwind, 5387 Gulf.
5387 Gulf Torrance Tower, Roger, standby, has 1 arrival and then I'll get you out for departure.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Okay, speed is live. Gauge is green. And she's off.
57 Delta's offsetting now to the left.
57 Delta, understood, thanks, running 29 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 29 left, 57 Delta.
Hold on.
813, frequency change approved, great flight.
Hold on.
813, thank you.
Above 90.
Flaps up. Go pump off.
57 Delta, after landing, the mount flight test approved.
57 Delta.
So plus minus 10 on
1250 at 1.
heading and speed, and plus minus 100 on altitude.
Verify your flying runway heading.
Affirmative runway heading, 6 down, take off.
Lima 6 Tango Tango, thank you. Contact for departure 134.9er, great flight.
134.9er, 6 Tango Tango. Departure Cirrus Niner 66 Tango Tango, 1200 for 3000.
Cirrus Niner 66 Tango Tango, SoCal approach, ident, Los Angeles altimeter 3001, climb maintain 4000.
Ident, climb maintain 4000, 6 Tango Tango.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, radar contact 2 northwest of the Torrance Airport.
You can say position checks.
Position check, 6 Tango Tango. For 4,000.
Good.
We don't have a live needle yet.
Cirrus 6 Tango Tango, turn right turn heading 160.
Right 160, 6 Tango Tango. For 4.
Absolutely beautiful.
West 73, level 9000 X-ray.
West 73, SoCal approach, Orange County altimeter 3000.
Roger.
I've never heard them say Orange County altimeter.
November 8, November Romeo, contact approach on 134.35.
13435.
Why did the altitude happen?
I didn't level off soon enough.
Good, we didn't lead the level off. Good.
Sure, 6 Tango Tango, turn left heading 130, contact approach on 127.2.
Left heading 130, contact approach 127.2.
What heading?
130.
So let's put 130 on there. Good. Do we need to check in with anyone?
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Approach Cirrus 966 Tango Tango at 4,000.
Number 85, Bravo, traffic, 10 o'clock, 1 mile, southwest bound, 3,700 indicated. Maintain VFR above 4,000.
Okay, climbing to 4,000, maintaining VFR 475 Bravo, traffic in sight.
There's 966 Tango SoCal, 66 Tango Tango SoCal, bridge verify information, Mike, and Sid type of approach requesting.
We'll get Mike and requesting the VOR Alpha full procedure into Fullerton.
6 Tango Tango, sorry, you were cut off again?
Full VOR Alpha into Fullerton.
6 Tango Tango on request.
Roger, 6 Tango Tango. Okay, our ATIS 12505.
Ford localizer out of service. Runway 6 Plaza lights out of service. Taxiway Charlie closed, south of runway 24. Advise initial contact, you received information, Mike.
45 Juliet, converge 128.1.
128.1, 450. Information, Mike, 2150 Zulu. 12207, gust 14, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 21, dew point 11, altimeter 298. VOR Alpha runway 24 approaching east landing and departing runway 24. As it is in-flight, weather information is available on flight service frequencies.
631, SoCal.
Good work, Walter.
Approach 6 Tango Tango, we have Mike for Fullerton.
If you pressed activate approach right now, what would happen?
Direct line from here to Seal Beach.
Good work.
West 73 out of 8,400 for 7,000 X-ray.
Delta 631, we're out of 6 for 5 with X-ray.
Alaska 1410 SoCal, approach, maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, Alaska 1410.
Delta 631, expedite descent to 5,000.
Expedite to 5, so 631.
631 traffic, 1 o'clock and 3 miles maneuver in the stationer, 5,500.
631.
Delta 631 approach 121.3.
631.
Cisco 73 out of 7,700 for 7,000 extra.
3 SoCal.
Impeccable work with the altitude today, Walter.
All right.
Westwood 73, descent and maintain 6,000.
6,000 West Coast 73.
Number 6 Tango Tango, converge 125.35, let know your intentions.
12535, 6 Tango Tango. Approach Cirrus 966 Tango Tango at 4,000.
Looking for traffic to Quebec Foxtrot.
In this case, we could also say 130, heading 130.
Okay.
Left 040 for Q0928.
Approach Cirrus 966 Tango Tango at 4,000, heading 130.
0966 Tango Tango SoCal approach, just going to maintain 3,000.
Send maintain 3,000, 6 Tango Tango.
And at this point,
6 Tango Tango unable to full procedure turn IFR. If you want to cancel and do VFR, we can do that right now. You're number 4.
say we'd like vectors to final, VOR Alpha.
Can we get vectors to final VOR Alpha 6 Tango Tango?
Southwest bound indicating 2,400 feet. If you know the traffic in sight, turn 15 degrees to the right. 22 Juliet, traffic later.
Just look where we're at.
Mount Ave, converging 2,400 feet. If you know the traffic in sight, turn 20 degrees to the right. Start to climb.
God, she's talking fast.
966 Tango Tango, unable to full procedure turn IFR to unless heading 090, just going to maintain 3,000.
Left 090, 6 Tango Tango.
Just go to the Long Beach back area, just maintain, or I'm sorry, even ME, just maintain VFR at or above 3,500 feet.
Even
ME at or above 3,500 feet, 614. Alright, Q Quebec Foxtrot, traffic off your left 2,300 feet, indicating
what heading did she give you?
030.
It was 090.
Contacting ground, or Long Beach Tower to Quebec Foxtrot.
Copter 2092, contact approach 121.3.
1213 for nice, car 2028.
But if we're not sure, well, let's check with it.
Right.
Because maybe I heard it wrong.
But that would make more sense, wouldn't it? No, not really. Yep. Approach 6 Tango Tango, confirm vector.
6 Tango Tango A from your own vectors for traffic, your own vectors for the VOR, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, 6 Tango Tango. Threw me off my game, man.
Just a 210 Zulu, just departed Fullerton.
Alright, we're back on our game.
Back on my game.
210 Zulu, took departure, Ida.
Ida, 210 Zulu.
There's no shortage of things that will throw you off in life.
Future Juliet, contact Fullerton Tower, 119.1.
We're at Fullerton, thank you, Juliet.
210 Zulu, radar contact, turn right heading 230. 230, vectors for traffic, climb VFR to 3,100 feet.
230, 3,100 feet, 210 Zulu.
210 Zulu, that heading will take you direct to Beach for your practice holding.
So she said we can't do the procedure turn, she's giving us vectors to final. Let's go ahead and do vectors to final.
2 miles, southwest on 2,400 feet indicated.
Good. And then we'll visually see. See that?
Yep.
That's what she's taking us to.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles, southwest on, alternate to 2,300 feet.
Let's go to GPS, we'll fly it with...
If you hear these traffic calls, let me know.
Roger. Say Roger.
Roger, 6 Tango Tango. What was she saying?
If we see any traffic calls, something like that.
All right.
So we'll fly this GPS overlay, but let's go ahead and get the bearing on there to legally have a VOR or something past the final approach. There you go. I know, that's 113.6. Let's go ahead and put this into the 1157. There you go.
Traffic 210 Zulu.
6 Tango Tango, turn left heading 350 and join the, 040 and join the final approach course.
Left heading 040, join final approach, 6 Tango Tango.
Just turn and join it, we're already there.
Right.
We could forget about the 040.
CHP 51, fixed wing,
We'll just intercept it.
2 climbing, we're 3 miles southeast of Fullerton.
CHP 51, see your destination?
Near the 55 and the 22.
Could we descend and comply with the approach plate altitudes?
Yeah, she has cleared us.
Did she clear or did she tell us to join?
Oh, just cleared to intercept. Not clear, she told us just to intercept.
Good, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. In a little bit, she'll say cleared approach.
C351, squawk 0265, maintain VFR to below 3,000. C351, squawk 0265, maintain VFR.
Use this too for your scan.
Right.
Out of below 3,000, CHP 51.
Squawk 0265 for me, please. CHP 51, squawk 0265, read it back.
02.
She's so over it.
CHP 51.
Thank you. 6 Tango Tango, you're 6 miles to Seal Beach, Cross Seal Beach 2,600, so VOR Alpha 24.
Cross Seal Beach 2,600, 6 Tango Tango.
Cleared VOR Alpha.
351, your radar contact over Disneyland, traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles northbound, Airbus, 5,000, maintain VFR 3,000. Where are you working again?
55 and the 22, negative contact.
So why the zigzag?
Yeah, we got them inside, we'll maintain a visual.
This line, magenta, needs to be straight.
Right.
So now,
trying to, that's a new scan for me.
55, where's it cross
So I'm just trying
go wings level. Good. She said we could descend to
2,600 at Seal Beach.
Cross Seal Beach at or above 2,600, so we're good to descend.
C351, roger, contact approach on 121.3.
21.3 for CHP 51.
Go wings level. That's it.
6 Tango Tango, start the descent for 2,600 for traffic over Seal Beach.
Descent for traffic, 6 Tango Tango, 2,600.
That's the 6 and 4 altitude, your discretion over there, thank you.
Turn left a little. Good, wings level. Good. We could get Fullerton Towers on the standby because we know that she'll tell us. Good. Good work. Solid. Good. A little to the right.
Cessna 919 Tango Alpha is a 172 plant golf. I'd like to pick up IFR in the air for the VOR for 30.
Solid. Looks good. Now, as we get closer to the VOR, actually it won't matter because we're on GPS. But if you are on VOR, as you get closer, there's the cone of confusion. So the needle will move to full scale deflection. That's old school if you're actually using an actual VOR. But with us, it doesn't matter. Good, you see that?
SoCal approaching,
yep, beautiful.
53614, I'd like to request ILS 20 right into John Wayne, we have information.
Alright, and what's 3.6?
53614, roger, fly heading 020, climb VFR to 3,500 feet.
Alright, altitude?
020, climb VFR, 3,500, 614.
Hang out at 2620 if you have to, because it's at or above. Good, that's good right there. You just can't be a hair lower.
919 Tango Alpha, long beach altimeter is 29908, advise to choose the ATIS and Squawk 5177.
5177, we have ATIS Foxtrot from Long Beach.
This is 614, you said you wanted the ILS, correct?
Affirmative, 614.
06 Tango Tango, the Skyhawk will be above you over Still Beach at 3,100 feet, contact Fullerton Tower, 119.1.
Look for traffic, contact tower, 6 Tango Tango.
Thanks.
We'll say VOR Alpha full stop.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do full stop.
Fullerton Tower, Sierra Center, 66 Tango Tango, VOR Alpha full stop.
Center 66 Tango Tango, Fullerton Tower, circle south of the airport, actually point the airport in sight.
Circle south of the airport, will report, 6 Tango Tango. Coming up on 1 mile. There we go. Flaps 50.
80 uniform down 1.
Cessna 80, uniform number 1, Romeo 24, clear to land.
Turn left.
Clear to land 24, 80 uniform.
Wings level. Good.
Fullerton Tower,
right, there's Still Beach.
714 Kilo X-rays, holding short at 24 at Bravo, right close traffic.
See how the bearing flipped, the arrow?
Yep.
So we have something pointing to the VOR.
Okay.
Solid.
This is 14 Kilo X-ray, Fullerton Tower, hold short my T4 over this direction again.
We're doing right close traffic for 4 Kilo X-ray.
Good work.
The 4 Kilo X-ray, hold short of runway 24, get you going in 1 second.
Okay, hold short 24, 714 Kilo X-ray.
Go a little left. Good.
Okay, 23 for 15.
Good. Wings level. Good. That's it. Good. Solid.
Okay, looking for B-Waltz.
Beautiful. Good work.
19 for 15.
And lead your level off so we don't go below 50.
Right.
Good.
$17 for 15.
I'll just get the fuel pump on.
Oh, good. Mixture full.
Good. Good. Add power while you do it. Good. They come together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's wobbly.
Yep. Good. Go right. Go right. Good. Good. Now wings level. Good. You have 0.72 to VWALT. A little left. Go left. Good. Now wings level. Good. 0.25 to go. 0.1. And there we are. Take it away.
All right.
San Diego Airport, 12 o'clock at 2 miles.
Inside.
Airport inside, 6 Tango Tango.
San Diego, circle south of the airport, left down, runway 24, clear to land.
Circle south, left, runway, what runway?
Left down 124, clear to land.
Delta Whiskey is ready to go 2-4 for right downwind.
5 Delta Whiskey Full Tower, hold short runway at 24.
Hold short 24 is 0.
Put off, they're actually almost.
84 runway 24, taxi via Bravo.
Alright, there we go.
See the airport?
Yep. X-ray runway 24, no takeoff, right close traffic approved.
Clear for takeoff 24, right close traffic, 4 kilo X-ray.
Okay. Left traffic, Fullerton Tower, 6 Tango Tango. Left traffic, runway 24, clear to land.
Tango Tango, thank you. Number 1, runway 24, clear to land. Wind 180 at 10.
Runway 24, clear to land. Number 1, 6 Tango Tango.
Good job on the altitude. Keep it there. Don't go up to 12. Good,
back
solid.
with you, just east of Disneyland 800 with Mike for Brookhurst arrival.
62 Roger, Brooks Travel will be number 2 to follow at Cirrus on the downwind path from the tower at IFR.
Okay, number 2 behind the Cirrus, CHP 62.
Beautiful, nice.
0 Delta Whiskey, we can expedite anytime.
Yeah, I wish I could get IFR coming in right behind me, right behind the tower right now, landing. He has to land.
Oh no, wait, gotcha.
And we don't have a lot of runway here, as you're well aware of.
Fullerton Tower, money 567 Quebec.
Could we maintain a constant descent to landing?
Yes.
Let's do it.
With Mike.
5673 Quebec, Fullerton Tower, makes
Okay.
runway 24.
That was a nice approach, Walter.
Straight in for 2-4.
Felt pretty good.
Good. Next, you need to do all that without me talking.
All right.
Tango, square the base turn on the far 1 party arrival.
Base turn now, 6 Tango Tango.
The base, 6 Tango Tango. Square the turn to final if you can, please.
Oh. Squaring the turn, 6 Tango Tango. Sorry about that.
0 Delta Whiskey, runway 24, from takeoff, no delay on the roll.
Clear for takeoff 24, no delays, 0 Delta Whiskey.
I thought I was pretty square.
Number 2, the Cirrus follows its north position.
You're good, you can turn
base.
base.
1,000 feet, turning base.
Okay, number 2 behind the Cirrus, traffic in sight, maintain visual for CHP 62.
Thank you. And Cirrus 6 Tango, you can turn
Way
back
too
to the base.
steep,
Thank
Walter.
you.
No, no.
Number
I
1,
just
runway 24,
trying to-
clear to land, 6 Tango Tango.
Trying to do too many things at once.
Just the A uniform, when able, start the right crosswind turn, please. Cessna 7-3 Quebec, number 3, reduce your approach speed.
2567 Quebec, we're number 3, and we'll reduce our
My
speed.
hand. Can't feel my hand.
What do we do on base with flaps?
Oh, yeah.
Final is clear.
Fucking can't feel my hand.
0 Delta Whiskey, trap off your right side to the pattern.
That's a little
right.
unnerving.
Trap
If you-
Delta Whiskey.
Do you want me to that land?
No.
Good.
Just letting you know why I'm a little distracted.
Yeah. Maybe it's that machine that you were doing.
No, it's just being 58 years old.
$500.
7-3 Quebec, thank you. Number 3, the helicopter is mile left base, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 24, and we'll look for that helicopter, 73 Quebec.
That's the 4, Kilo X-ray. Number 4, I'll call your base turn, extend downwind.
Okay, number 4, you'll call our base, 4 kilo X-ray.
Just gonna lose my finesse when I have this going on. Oh, little all over the place.
Same uniform, we've got 2 more in final, continue holding short.
Wilco 80 inform.
And money 7-3 Quebec.
Beautiful.
Yes, your discretion, I appreciate the help on final.
All right, speed my discretion, 70 Quebec. Are we now number 1 to land?
10 minutes.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Fullerton Tower, request, off at Foxtrot, request a taxi back for takeoff, 6 Tango.
Is it a left turn off the runway, and then left turn?
Left turn, 6 Tango Tango.
2. 6 Tango left turn at the end, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, 24, 6 Tango Tango.
Give me 60 offset here.
Good work.
Just use cross range, we'll start up there.
All right, it's coming together.
It's coming together.
1910 at 10.
It's just continuous hand flying with no break. Is a bitch. I tried to 2-finger it for a while, and I couldn't maintain.
It is not the hand flying that is getting your hand asleep. 100%. I've seen people, including myself, hand fly for much longer, and the hand doesn't fall asleep. What do you think it is?
Gripping it too tight.
Good. Perfect. So we discussed how you maintain altitude and stuff. You want to do it with trim. You want whatever you. I told you do your method 100%. But gripping it too tight for that long will put your hand to sleep. Unfortunately, there's no way around that. There's no shortcuts with that. I hate saying it because it sucks.
Fullerton Tower, Angel 2 at Halo. Question a left departure with information, Mike.
Angel 2, Fullerton Tower, hold there momentarily, traffic short final.
Angel 2, holding.
I don't know why I thought I'd need this jacket today.
Jacket? It's a little warm out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that once we got up it would
4 kilo X-ray base,
Chile.
24 Curtland.
Alright.
Actually, let's go to the run-up area here.
714 kilo X-ray.
Yeah, that's the run-up area, yeah. And tower 6 Tango 10 is going to the run-up area for a few minutes.
Alright, if you need anything from like 5 fall and IFR, contact around 21.8.
21.8, thanks, 6 Tango.
27, take it back. Where are you going to park?
Right in front of the restaurant there on the left.
Oh, actually, it says 50 feet west of this hangar, so it's right over...
Run up there.
Transit via Alpha, have a good day.
Is this run up? What's west?
Yeah, so this whole square, because it says run up behind me. And
yeah, so this is it. Okay, cool.
Perfect,
that's weird, this is west.
Yeah, okay, good. I know it's not at the runway. Good, my airplane, take a sip and a bite, and I think it's, what time is it? It's raisin time.
It's raisin. Let's get the jacket off.
Yeah, there you go. It's a resume time.
That's 80 uniform right, close traffic approved, runway 24, curve takeoff.
Curve takeoff 24, 80 uniform.
Fullerton Tower, system 996 to Lima.
Boom.
Los Al at 1,600 descending. Full stop with Mike for November.
996 Lima, Fullerton Tower, proceed direct at Knott's Berry Farm, left traffic, runway 24.
Knott's Berry Farm, left traffic 246 Lima.